Quincy Air Hakuda is probably one of the strongest builds in the game right now because you have a really broken weapon, Kang. This one, if you guard break, you're going to land a pretty good combo off that, like 100 damage true. And cybernetics are really broken. They make like pretty good damage combos. And also Glutton is probably one of the strongest movesets in the game right now. T move comes out basically instantly, does good damage. G move, if you land it, it's gonna make that do like 80 damage depending on how long the ticks go. So you're doing like 40 damage a move on your moveset, which is very broken, and they have pretty low CDs, and they also kind of heal you a little bit, which is a pretty nice passive. But anyways, the build is 55 Hakuda because Gashoryu has really broken combos. I'm going to show you Gashoryu tech. I actually found a way to extend it even further to do more true combos. But yeah, we're running Shori and Gehenna. Those are the best SBs for air and 10 speed. Also, I'm running Crazed. You can run Destruction or Grasp if you have them. I just don't have a spare one, so yeah. Anyways, for Gashoryu tech, you're going to want to just up tilt them into Gashoryu. This will always be true. Do this. Hit them for all of them. The third one, midway through, turn around, and you can do this completely true into Gehenna. So that's 70 damage true off an up tilt. This is a parry bot, so if he could parry, he would have gotten out of that. You can also do it into Claw instead if you want. So you can do this. Gashoryu. Hit it all of them. Third one, turn around, and then you can go into Claw as well. So if your Gehenna's on cooldown, that will also do 70 damage true. You can also combine Gehenna and Claw, like when you do it, so it can kind of go like this, and this will be somewhat true. The parry bot sometimes doesn't parry the Claw move, sometimes people can block it, but Claw is very buggy, and sometimes will straight up go through block, so it's kind of worth going for. So this is the combo. Gashoryu, Gashoryu tech, Gehenna, Falling Claw, and then that can do like 100 damage if you hit it. Anyway, some of your basic combos you want to go for is your T move is essentially true off parry, so up close you can just do T into Claw. This will be fairly consistent. They can kind of block, but because Claw sometimes goes behind block, as long as you like maneuver your hitbox behind them, you'll catch them off guard. Same goes for your G move. The G move is also kind of true into your Claw move, so you can kind of follow up with that, depending on like where they get ragdolled, of course. The T move into the G move into Claw though is going to be true because of the stun, so you can do stuff like this. You can see their true stun there for a very long time after you hit T into G, so if you like mark them with it and then hit your G move sometime later, just do Claw after and you're gonna get like a true combo for like 100-ish damage. Also, you can kind of extend the T into G move because of the true stun into catching if you want to do more damage and do something like this. And that'll be fairly consistent. I think they might be able to parry a little bit, but it's probably a pretty hard combo for most people to get out of, and that's like 140 damage. Also, anytime you get a crit, go for this combo. It's going to be one of your highest damage combos. Just go, say I crit him with this, guard break him, go into spine. Catching here. Recast it, and then into Claw. And that'll do like 120 damage as well. Also, a really broken move I don't see many people using is Shadow Impale. This one goes straight behind block, and it will true combo to moves. I'll show it later, but it's really broken. It's a fairly short range. It's like around here you could do Shadow Impale, but as long as you like throw a pulse beforehand and then like Shadow Impale behind them, it'll be really annoying to deal with, and most people don't turn around for it. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to be testing them on a parry bot so you can see they're true, but Shadow Impale into Claw is going to be true. You can see there, that does like 50 damage off a teleport that goes behind block, which is really broken. You can also do Shadow Impale into T. And you see that'll be doing pretty good damage. I think this does like 50 as well. Yeah, it does around 50. And honestly, you can kind of just do Shadow Impale into T into Claw, because Claw is very buggy. The hitbox will sometimes go through block. They can hold F. I don't think Claw is parryable, so they're going to have to block it and hope the Claw hitbox just doesn't go behind block, but you could do something like this. Why is it not targeting? And like, you can't really parry that. Like, they'd have to hold block, and most people probably won't react to it because it comes out so quickly, the T into the Claw move, so that's like 80 damage right there, basically true. Oh yeah, and you also have another one, Shadow Impale into catching is true, and then you could like fall into like Claw, so that's like 80 damage depending on how many ticks of Claw you get. Because of the way of catching Dragon will like angle them and Claw goes behind block, you can catch them with your Claw to do extra damage. The Shadow Impale into catching is 100% true, that's like 50 damage, but you can extend with the Claw after catching and you throw them down. Oh yeah, and Grand Entrance is also true into your T move, so you could do something like this. And this should do like 50-ish damage, I think, which is pretty broken for being true off a move. And some of your good air combos you want to go for is obviously Torrent to Gashoryu. This one's going to be true 100% of the time. Turnaround tech here, and then you can do like Maw after if you want. And then after that, you can go into like Spine Rend or whatever. You can also do Tora. Gashoryu is always going to be true, of course. Turnaround tech, claw, you've got that one. Other things you can do as well off that. Up tilt, Gashoryu. Gashoryu tech feint, and then like I would probably go into negation, and then if they get guard broken by negation after you feint, go into spine red into Gehenna, and that's going to be an insane combo. But yeah, another good combo to go for is just Tora reach into Gehenna. It's very quick. It's not going to be true, but it's got like basically one frame where they can parry, and most people don't really react to it because they just assume it's true. But Tora into Gashoryu will be 100% true. They literally can't get out of this, and then you can just turn around tech into whatever you want. Another important thing to know is if you're going against people who are either on Hakuda and they have spine rend or like really annoying hyper moves to get out of combos, just always up tilt into spine rend. And even if they block spine rend, you can go straight into Gashoryu and then true combo off that and do Gashoryu tech. Because Gashoryu has, or spine rend has no end lag, and Gashoryu's frame 1 with hyper. So in the end lag of spine, you just go into Gashoryu, it's going to be true 100% of the time. Even if they block, sometimes flash tension will proc it and make it go behind block, and then you just continue comboing anyways, which is really broken and worth going for. Anyway, some other good combos to know is if you up tilt into negation, negation's always true into Gashoryu, and then off that you can Gashoryu tech, which I think is always worth going for. You can do that. Anything, also Gehenna's all true off negation, so you can do this, negation, and then Gehenna immediately afterwards. That's going to be 100% true as well, so those are some quick combos that are true. Anytime you up tilt, say you guard break them with negation, go into spine rend after to extend, and then just go into Gashoryu. And this will be your most damaging combo if you guard break them in air after a guard break. Always go into spine rend, Gashoryu into the Gehenna. But if you have Gashoryu on cooldown, spine rend to Gehenna is also true, so you can go for that as well. Oh yeah, and also I would recommend running High League Feel. It's your hog move, or the thing you get for just having Let's, I believe. But it's really broken, it's got a pretty big hitbox. When you're lower HPs, it's very good to fish for damage. Like you can just be spamming your crit, and then like back up, go into this. And as long as they're far enough away or low enough HP, they really can't punish you because you're so far away. And if that guard breaks, you can go into your spine rend combo, which is really broken. So yeah, that's basically your Sarah Obscuras. But don't do it when you're lower HP, because if you do it right in front of them like this, they're just going to dodge it or parry it and then just combo you. So only do it at lower HP, but it also does surprising damage. It does like 45. Anyway, some alternative Shrifts if you want to go for it is Death Dealing is very strong, Superstar is very strong because of the TP, Power is very good because of really big hitboxes, obviously Glutton. You can also run Overkill and Heat because Heat got a buff.